Okay, here we are on Tip Tuesday, and I want to give you a tip based on a question that somebody asked me, and they said this: I know it sounds vain, but I really want to know how you do your hair. And so because I didn't know how to do my hair for the longest time, I thought I would give you a tip on how I learned, which was I paid attention to the hairdresser when she was curling my hair. I made sure that I wasn't chatting up too much, and I actually watched and paid attention. So I want to share with you what I learned. Okay, first of all, I learned I was doing it the wrong way. I was starting down at the bottom and then curling all the way up. And that was fine, except for it would leave the curl at the bottom and not really have very much volume up at the top. And then I thought, as I watched different videos online, that, hi guys, welcome back, Jessica and Ronnie. Thanks for doing how I do my hair 2.0 video. The first one wasn't working. Okay, the second thing I learned was to just wrap it around a barrel, which is fine and it's a cute look, but it was a little different than what they were doing at the salon. So tip number one for you is, if you're going to use it every day, invest in a salon quality high temperature curling iron. It allows you to do it with one pass instead of having to try to do it over and over again. And if you're going to use it every day, get good tools. Use the best tools you can afford in the spot you are in your life, okay? I haven't always been able to afford a curling iron like this, but once I could, I did, so that way I wasn't messing around. I wasn't, you know, and my hair doesn't stop being curly after 10 minutes, which is good. I have a very nice straightener too, so there's a tip for you. Okay, this is what I learned at the salon, is that you can curl your hair, the same strand of hair, in sections. And that way you get the curl evenly distributed from the top, middle, and the bottom. So for me, what I do, I always start off with my hair. I have a mirror here to help me. For some reason, I always curl this piece first. I don't know why, I just always do. So I get a strand of my hair and I start to curl, and then I hold it, and then I loosen up this and slide it down to another section and hold it. Loosen up on the handle, take it to the next section and hold it, and then it's done. Okay, wow, that's a funny curl, but that's how I do. And then what I do is I end up going straight down the back of my head in one little strip down the back. I'm glad that Martin and Jerry are watching how I curl my hair. I'm sure you find this very fascinating, but there are others on here who wanted to know. So I curl down the very back of my hair all in one section. The rest of my hair then I curl to the back this way and to the back this way. And I get strands that are probably about 1 inch wide. This is not awkward at all. I've never done this. I don't know how they do it on the internet. So again, I'm going to curl it back towards the back part of my head, and I start up near the top, and then every few seconds I slide a little bit more in, and then a little bit more, and then I'm done. Okay, and it makes kind of like a ringlet-y looking curl. And to tell you the truth, sometimes I don't hairspray for a while because I like some of these ringlets to relax a little bit. And sometimes, ooh, that's what happens when you try to curl looking at a video. Sometimes I just don't hairspray it at all, but I have pretty good thick hair that likes the curls. Do you see how I just kind of open up this just a little bit to let some more hair slide through, and then done. And then I do that, you know, I do one side of my hair and then I'll do the other side, and then I'll tweak a couple of them, but it doesn't take very long. I can do this even with bedhead. And today I dried it. Do you see these curls? Okay, let me do one up front. So this is pretty silly and time consuming. I feel like I'm not giving you very much value for your time here. So again, high quality curling iron. Jessica is gonna teach us how she styles her mohawk. That's awesome. Jessica, do it. I wanna see your live video on your mohawk. Okay, so I got myself a little curl going on there. I'm really liking the asymmetrical hair, and I really like the fall color that Danae gave me. And I was blonde for a while because I've always wanted to go blonde, and I was growing my hair out from a very short haircut. And sometimes if I get a little impatient, it's nice to have something else that's mixing up to make some of those awkward stages go okay. And so I was really glad for the blonde, but I'm glad to get back to my dark rich colored, normal hair color. Ronnie, I just like hanging out with you too. And I missed you at Women Ignite because I was so busy. Okay, so I think you get an idea of how I've done it. You know, to get that good consistent curl, start at the top. Work your way down as you twist. Okay, well, I'm done with that, but I have two other things for you on my Tip Tuesday. First thing is, our Days for Girls is having this Revlon Love Challenge right now, and for every dollar that's donated to my chapter, Revlon has this competition that if Days for Girls altogether has the most money donated to the individual chapters, then Revlon will give us $1 million. You heard that, $1 million, which would be amazing. But even better, right now, between now and tomorrow at noon when the competition ends, we've had a private donor who's willing to match dollar for dollar the money that you donate to my chapters, to my chapter and some of the other chapters. Dollar for dollar up to 10 grand. So if you donated today $5 for Days for Girls, they'll match another $5, and together with only $5, you will make a kit available to a girl in a developing country to have what she needs for her menstruation for 3 to 4 years off of $5. And that $5 for sure will get you 10 to my organization, but could end up getting you, let's see, it would be another $15 based on the donation from Revlon. Oh, Tracy, you wanted to know what I have. I have a henna tattoo on my wrist, and this is backwards, and it says Shame Slayer. And that has to do with a talk that I gave at Women Ignite this weekend on how we think we're hiding some of the shame and things we don't want people to know about, but we really do carry it with us in our relationships and work, and that we need to slay shame. And there's a way you can stop that by being selective about who you share that shame with, so that you know that even with this unknown thing you like to hide, even if people know that about you, that you're still worthy, you're still whole, you're still complete and lovable. So I am the Shame Slayer. And if you want to know more about that, you can message me on Facebook. Okay, so first tip, how to curl my hair. Second tip, if you want your dollars to be doubled and possibly quadrupled for Days for Girls around the world, then I'm going to put in the links, the Revlon Love Challenge, and see if we can get those dollars to go far.